In this session, we will be doing part 2 of chapter 2, Nature of Proposition. Last time we studied what is the meaning of proposition. Today we will be studying the classification of propositions. Propositions are classified into simple proposition and compound proposition. Simple proposition is further classified into subjectless proposition, subject predicate proposition, relational proposition, and class membership proposition. Compound proposition is classified into truth functional compound proposition and non-truth functional compound proposition. Truth functional compound proposition is further classified into negative proposition, conjunctive proposition, disjunctive proposition, material implicative or conditional proposition, and material equivalent or biconditional proposition. Now we will study simple proposition in much detail. It is a basic unit of logic and it is defined as a proposition that does not contain any other proposition as its component. Means it does not have any logical connectives or propositional connectives. Then let us take few examples. Resha is beautiful. So it is a simple proposition. Second is Tanvi is smart. Third, India is basically a rich country. Fourth, peacock is a national bird. And fifth, deer are active creatures with a grace. So these are all the propositions which do not have any propositional connective or any other proposition joined to it as its component. So they are called as simple propositions. Now we come to the Now we will come to kinds of simple propositions. There are 4 kinds of simple propositions. They are the first, subjectless proposition. Subjectless proposition is a primitive proposition. It makes an assertion, but the subject of assertion is not clear. For example, first, it melts. Now when I say it melts, we do not know what exactly melts, but I have given the information that something melts. But what exactly melts? What is the subject? That is not clear in this subjectless proposition. Second we come to is fire. When I say fire, something is on fire, but what exactly is on fire is not clear again. Then third, when I say robbed, means something has been robbed, but what exactly has been robbed is again not clear. So here the subject is not clear in the subjectless proposition. Now we come to the second, that is subject predicate proposition. This proposition states that an individual possesses a quality or attribute. In this proposition, we have a subject, a predicate, and a link word, that is the copula, which links the subject and the predicate. The individual or the subject of this proposition is a singular term. Actually, the subject is the individual and the predicate is the attribute. Let us take few examples. Aristotle is wise. Here Aristotle is the subject and wise is the attribute or the predicate. Rahul is selfish. Rahul is the subject, whereas selfish is the attribute, that is the predicate. Akshay is generous. In this statement, Akshay is the subject and generous is the attribute or the quality, that is the predicate. Now we come to the third type of simple proposition, that is relational proposition. It states a relation between two subjects. The subjects between which the relation is stated are called the terms of relation. So Nita is shorter than Geeta. So what is the relation between Nita and Geeta? That Nita is shorter than Geeta. And what are the subjects? Nita and Geeta. Then Ram defeated Ravana. Ravan. So Ram has defeated Ravan. So Ram here and Ravan are subjects. And what is the relation? Defeated. Defeated is the relation between them. Romeo loved Juliet. Here the subjects are Romeo and Juliet. And what is the relation between them? Of they loved each other. So now we come to the fourth type of simple proposition, that is class membership proposition. Let us see what it is. It asserts that an individual is the member of the class. So here the individual or the subject is the member of the whole class. The predicate is a class here. So this movie is comedy. When I say this movie, means a particular movie, a single movie, and it belongs to the class of comedy movies. Arjun was a warrior. Here also the class of warriors. In that we have Arjun. Then Shivaji was a hero. Again, Shivaji is an individual which belongs to the class of heroes. So these are the four types of simple propositions. They are subjectless, subject predicate, relational, and class membership propositions. Now we come to the compound proposition. Let us understand what is compound proposition. Compound proposition is defined as a proposition which contains another proposition or propositions as its component. Kinds of compound propositions are, first is truth functional compound proposition and the second is non-truth functional compound proposition. Now let us understand what is truth functional compound proposition. Truth functional compound proposition is a compound proposition in which the truth value of the whole proposition depends on the truth value of its component part or parts. So the truth value depends upon its component parts. That proposition is called truth functional compound proposition. The component propositions are connected by words like not, and, or, if then, if and only if then, and the component propositions may be either true or false. So, depending upon the component propositions, the truth value of the whole proposition is known. So let us take few examples. Anita is not clever. In this, Anita is clever is the component part and not is the connective. Second, Rajvi is smart and humble. In this, Rajvi is smart is the first component part and Rajvi is humble is the second component part and the connective is and. Third, Samiksha is hardworking or intelligent. In this, Samiksha is hardworking is the first component part and Samiksha is intelligent is the second component part and the word or is the connective. Fourth, if Bhumika runs fast, then she will win the race. In this, the first component part is Bhumika runs fast, and the second component part will be she will win the race, and the connective will be if then. If and only if Smriti is tall, then she can clean the ceiling. In this, Smriti is tall is the first component part, she can clean the ceiling is the second component part, and the connective is if and only if then. Thus, there are 5 types of truth functional compound propositions as first, negative. Second is conjunctive. Third is disjunctive. Fourth is material implicative or conditional. And the fifth is material equivalent or biconditional proposition. Now we come to the second type of compound proposition, that is non-truth functional compound proposition. Let us see what it is. It is a compound proposition in which the truth value of the whole proposition does not depend on the truth value of its component part or parts. Let us take an example. I believe that the soul exists. Here in this statement, that the soul exists is the component part, and the truth value of the whole statement does not depend upon the component part that the soul exists, but it depends on what I believe. So in this session, what have we studied? Classification of propositions, simple proposition and compound proposition, types of simple propositions, that is subjectless proposition, subject predicate proposition, relational proposition, and class membership proposition. Then we have studied compound proposition, its types, truth functional and non-truth functional. Then further we have seen the 5 types of truth functional propositions. Those are negative proposition, conjunctive proposition, disjunctive proposition, material implicative, and material equivalent proposition. Then we have studied what are why there is need to symbolize the propositions in logic, and what are the symbols used, that is the propositional constants, propositional variables, propositional connectives. Then we have studied what is the importance of brackets in logic. Thank you.